inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. Time to ruffle some feathers. Okay, I do that a lot, but I'm really about to ruffle some feathers now, and I'm about to speak on some stuff from personal experience. I want to ask a question. How many of you could go outside right now, see a gentleman, he walks up to you, tells you that you are fine as hell and that he'd like to have sex with you right now? How would that make you feel? We won't even get into a long discussion about that. Leave that comment right there. Well, here's the question from a business perspective. How many of you, as soon as an opportunity comes and somebody's like, oh my God, I just love you and you're so amazing, you're so awesome, I want to collaborate with you, do you jump into bed with them and before you know it, you're a part of something? The reason why I'm asking this question is because I had a conversation with someone that I love and respect, just checking up on her and, catching up. And she asked me if I was going to do another summit because this summer will be the anniversary of the Real Talk for Business Mastery Summit. And I said, I probably will do another one. Instead of it being at the anniversary of that one, it'll probably be in the fall. And if it is, it'll be small and intimate again. But I'm going to be even more selective than I was before. And the reason being is because I've already collaborated so much and with so many people. I've been on different podcasts. I've been on different summits. I've hosted summits, you name it. And I just want to talk to you guys really quickly. And I want to put at least one nugget on your mind. I want you to think before you just jump into bed and collaborate. I already know, you want to do it. Why? Because you heard that that's how you grow. We grow faster and we go further when we go further when we do it together. You might go fast by yourself, but, women are always toting that, collaboration over competition bullshit. And for those of you that have been following me for a while, you know exactly why I'm saying that. Yes, I'm for collaboration because I have guests on my show. It's obvious that I am, but I'm for collaboration with certain respects. And I can tell you right now that there are some things that I will not participate in, all for the sake of visibility, all for the sake of having myself seen. Because you know what? A lot of you're jumping into bed, you're doing things with people, and guess what? You don't even want to be associated with what those people have going on for real. And if you only knew. So my advice to you before you start collaborating with people, number one, you need to watch them for a while. if you're going to do any kind of collaboration where there's going to be some money involved and you guys are going to be splitting up the dividends of something, sharing the cost to create an event, I'm going to tell you something. You need to make sure that you have some concrete evidence of a very firm relationship. That's number one. Number two, you need to make sure that you have a very thorough understanding of who their audience is. The bottom line is people are very loyal. You know, I did I did the summit, and I literally had over 30 speakers in my first summit. And you want to know what was a grim reality for me is that people that were saying they were excited and that they were going to promote did not. I literally had over 50% of people promoting my summit aggressively, which was remarkable. I mean, I was just blowing up people's time feed. People weren't following me left and right because people weren't tagging me every day, all day. And not just when the summit was alive and kicking, but to promote the summit. Okay, so I know how to create a contagious experience. I know how to pull the best out of people, and they felt great promoting me because I was equally promoting them. But when I looked back over the behaviors of some of the people, they didn't do anything. And you want to know what? They're people. They didn't opt in to listen to their folks. They have to be people with listen to me, with extremely fanatical followings, and their person needs to say, look, if you want to hear me, go chime into this. But those people with those followings, they weren't letting it be known like that. They let it be known because they wanted other people who were going to see that they were on my podcast. They were working to try to grow their list. It was not an event where there was mutual respect and mutual effort. And so a lot of you are thinking that you're putting yourself in a position to advance when in all actuality, you're not. The bottom line is the person that's hosting the summit or podcast, they're the one who is viewed as having the expertise. They're the ones who are viewed as being the expert and the individual that others should follow. And it takes a rare breed of a person to truly share their platform and to promote other people. But even with all of that being said, I want you to also take this into consideration, something that I did not do. I have somebody right now that wants to collaborate with me, and we can't. We literally can't. And I didn't even tell them that. I know that they want to. They're going to try to think of something, and that's fine. They can think their lives away. But the honest to goodness truth is, I know that on average, their products are about $250 a pop and less. We can't do a collaboration together. I don't have anything that's $250 except for a couple of courses, literally, and that's it. When you come to work with me, and I won't quote prices now because depending on when you hear this, it's subject to change. But please understand that I don't have an under 4-figure option, whether that's for one-to-one coaching or a group coaching program or an intensive with me. What would that look like for me and that individual to collaborate? We will have 2 different audiences. She'll be speaking one language and I'll be speaking another. Her language will be off-putting to the people that are following me who are used to a different kind of language, because the language is different with low ticket versus high ticket. The language is different with people who are newer in business versus those who've been in business for a while. And so the event would not even be as spectacular as it could be for the simple fact that that person does not have what I need her to have to bring to the table. We would have a virtual or a physical event, and it wouldn't be a bunch of people who are ready to buy and cash out on anything. It would be a bunch of people who would be coming, listening, enjoying a phenomenal experience, because that's what I'm going to bring every single time I do it. But the atmosphere will not be, it won't be conducive to making money. There will be areas that will be weird and that will be wonky. And if my people are willing to invest, it'll be a win-win for her, but her people aren't going to be ready to invest with anything with me. In order to be able to collaborate, she would either have to step her game up to be able to put her pricing to match mine, or I would have to lessen mine to match the pricing of her stuff. And guess what? If she's got to bring her pricing up, then she's got to get a whole nother set of eyes on her. And if I bring my pricing down, I could lose some of the eyes on me. So guys, I want you to be thinking. Don't just collaborate because people are online throwing those terms around. Don't just collaborate because you think it's going to give you a lot of visibility and it's going to change your business overnight. The point is, these things take time. That's your nugget for tonight. Okay? Deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendon'tbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces!
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you.